Sometimes you just can't deny your feelings any longer. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 best friends who fall in love on TV shows.
I have feelings for you, Barney. Maybe I even love you.
Whoa, this is going pretty fast, don't you think?
What?
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're taking a look at the best TV couples that started off as best friends, but fell in love regardless of whether or not the relationship lasted.
You're my dream girl.
Number 10. Dawson Leery and Joey Potter, Dawson's Creek. Everyone loves a good will they won't they couple, right? As a definitive teen soap of the late 90s, one should know to expect the theme of forbidden love to pop up sooner or later.
Joey.
These two have been best friends since childhood, and it's pretty early on in the show's run that they must confront their feelings for one another.
I feel like I'm seeing you for the first time tonight.
The relationship brings all the complicated feelings that can come from dating a friend, with the added strain of the show's dramatic themes. Through ups and downs, the relationship ends multiple times, but by the show's end, they are still close friends. That counts.
I love you too, Joey.
Number 9. Mindy Lahiri and Danny Castellano, The Mindy Project.
We're a family.
If you ever have two characters who are friends, co-workers, and share great chemistry, you can bet they won't be friends for long.
Dust yourself off and try again. Dust yourself off and try again, try again.
Such is the case for these two leads from The Mindy Project. During the show's first season, the titular OBGYN searched for love while trying to ignore the sparks she shared with her coworker and close friend. But it's hard to resist your heart, and the two would become entwined in a rocky relationship lasting nearly half of the show's run.
After years of dating losers and sociopaths, I'm now happily dating the man of my dreams.
They would break up, have a baby, become engaged, and break up again, before finally committing for good in the show's series finale. Better late than never.
I never stopped loving you, and I don't think I ever will.
Number 8. John, J.D. Dorian, and Elliot Reed, Scrubs.
Oh my God, you slept with your best friend. This will be a disaster unless you say the right thing, so choose your words carefully.
Great job last night, buddy.
Oof.
The attraction that these two new doctors felt for each other was almost immediate, though they'd go through several ups and downs before starting a healthy relationship. During their early years at Sacred Heart, J.D. and Elliot would struggle to commit to one another.
Well, Dr. Dorian, you have me. You finally have me.
Oh my God, I don't want her!
They eventually formed a strong friendship instead, often helping each other with work and even romance. It wasn't until they both grew as individuals that they were able to begin the relationship they both deserved, which eventually led to marriage and a family. Their own strange and neurotic personalities always complemented each other, so it was only a matter of time before they wound up together.
I never really believed I'd find somebody that I love as much as you. I love you more than anything in the whole world.
Number 7. Kim Possible and Ron Stoppable, Kim Possible.
You really think there's a guy out there for me?
Out there? In here?
Oh, really?
This relationship goes a bit further than best friend territory. She's an awesome crime fighter, and he's her bumbling sidekick, who she's known her whole life. As this was a kids' show, we wouldn't have been surprised if their relationship was kept platonic. But Disney decided to include the emotions and feelings that can come from two friends spending so much time together.
Could it be that it's true that it's you? And it's you.
While most of their missions were spent focusing on the tasks at hand, they were forced to examine their real feelings during the show's third season. Their vastly different personalities always played well off of each other, and their romance during the fourth and final season felt completely natural.
Told you graduation wasn't the end of the world.
Number 6. Robin Scherbatsky and Barney Stinson, How I Met Your Mother.
This is a mistake. mistake.
Yes, no.
I love you.
Let's be friends.
Okay, friends then.
I love you.
Let's get married.
No, you're smothering me.
Okay, forget it.
We're still upset about this one. Over the course of the show's 9-year run, these two formed a strong bond through their lack of wanting to settle down.
We both think the marriage commitment thing's a drag. We both want something casual and fun, and we clearly get along really well.
Wow, that actually did make a lot of sense.
It was touching to see Barney go from untethered bachelor to romantic lead through his complicated feelings for his best friend's ex-girlfriend. Their fiery personalities may have resulted in some bumpy situations when they first dated, but when it came time to confront their feelings, they couldn't deny them. The show's final season took place over their wedding weekend and explored all the nooks and crannies of their relationship. That's why it came as such a gut punch when the finale revealed that it didn't work out.
We got divorced.
Number 5. Cory Matthews and Topanga Lawrence, Boy Meets World.
Will you marry me?
Yes, Cory. Yes, I will.
If you grew up watching ABC's TGIF lineup in the 90s, chances are your view of love was defined by this adorable couple. When the show begins during their final year in middle school, childhood friends Cory and Topanga are harboring some serious crushes for each other. It isn't until high school that they begin dating and eventually embark on the love of a lifetime.
If I had to dream up the perfect woman, she wouldn't even come close to you. Would you be my girlfriend?
Throughout the majority of the show, their relationship is shown to be pure heartwarming goodness. The couple continue to grow together through college, and the recent spin-off series showed them happily married with a family. Sometimes it really is that simple.
We'll be right here.
Number 4. Lorelai Gilmore and Luke Danes, Gilmore Girls. In the case of these two lovebirds, opposites definitely attract. In the close-knit town of Stars Hollow, the quirky single mom became great friends with the town's grumpy yet lovable diner owner. Her bubbly charm paired well with his curmudgeonly demeanor, and fans ached to see them end up together for 4 years.
What are you doing?
Will you just stand still?
But adult life is complicated, and the two would have many hurdles to go over, such as her ex-husband, before they could truly be together.
I just like to see you happy.
It may have taken some time, but the Netflix sequel series showed the two finally getting married. Number 3. Jessica Day and Nick Miller, New Girl. Since this show about the quirkiest woman ever is essentially a rom-com in TV form, it was only a matter of time before she ended up with one of her male co-stars. Though she formed strong bonds with each of her new roommates, the chemistry between Zooey Deschanel and Jake Johnson was too fantastic to resist.
Good night, Nick.
Good night.
Jess would often push Nick to confront his fear of responsibility as a friend and later as a girlfriend. The two would go through a breakup, though they would reunite after realizing there was no one else for them. Their weird personalities complemented each other perfectly, and the two were married by the end of the show.
It's you and me now.
Number 2. Jim Halpert and Pam Beesly, The Office.
Listen, Jim.
While we wouldn't have this couple without the UK's Tim and Dawn, it's the US version that we fell in love with. Jim actually had to settle for being just friends with Pam as she was engaged to Roy. That wouldn't stop them from having obvious feelings for one another, and in the show's season 3 finale, we would all get what we wanted.
Are you free for dinner tonight?
Yes.
All right. Then it's a date.
Their friendship laid the groundwork for one of the best relationships seen on television. Both characters are incredibly charming in their own right, and it was an absolute joy to watch them grow from coworkers to so much more.
I knew we'd need a backup plan. The boat was actually plan C, the church was plan B, and plan A was marrying her a long time ago. Pretty much the day I met her.
Before we get to our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Chris just wanted me to drop off these receipts.
Oh, well, he's not here. He took off.
Okay.
Wasting time and enough.
Number 1. Monica Geller and Chandler Bing, friends.
All right, there's a nuclear holocaust. I'm the last man on Earth. Would you go out with me?
These two friends had seen many relationships fail before they got together, and they were all the better for it. Throughout the show's first few seasons, we watched as they hilariously maneuvered through life's ups and downs. It came as a surprise when they first got together, but their relationship would soon become the heart and soul of the entire show.
I love you, Monica.
I love you too, Chandler.
Not only did they accept each other's weaknesses, but they loved each other because of them. He would grow from his fear of commitment while she would become more accepting of change. It's now impossible to think of this groundbreaking sitcom without also remembering the love of Monica and Chandler.
I never thought I would be so lucky.
Yes, to fall in love with my best.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.